another sum based on trigonometric ratios. It's a very interesting sum, beautiful sum. The sum says if 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. We need to verify whether this left hand side is equal to right hand side. But that can only happen when we have those values. Now we have one thing given to us, 3 cot A is equal to 4. So from that, tell me what is cot of A? Cot of A is equal to adjacent upon opposite. Adjacent of A is nothing but AB and opposite is nothing but BC. So we know cot of A is equal to AB upon BC. So we have cot of A, right? But what is given to us that 3 cot A is equal to 4. So from this, what is cot A? It is equal to 4 upon 3, right? And we already know that cot of A is equal to AB upon BC. So from this, we know the left hand sides are equal. That means the right hand side should also be equal. So we'll get 4 upon 3 is equal to AB upon BC, right? Now we have the ratio of AB and BC to be 4:3. That means now to get the value of AB and BC, we require a common multiple. So let's take the common multiple to be K. So from here, we'll get AB is equal to 4K and we'll get BC is equal to 3K, where K is a positive number, right? So now the question is, what do we want? In the question, we want the value of tan A, cos A and sin A. Then only we'll be able to verify it. So let's find out one by one. So first of all, what is tan A? It is opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side of angle A is nothing but, right, it is BC. So we'll get it as BC upon AB, right? So tan of A is known to us as BC upon AB. Same way, now we want cos of A. So what is cos of A? Cos of A is going to be adjacent side upon hypotenuse. That means it will be nothing but AB upon AC, right? And we have the value of cos A too, right? Same way, we want the value of sin A. So what is sin A? Now sin A is nothing but it is opposite side upon hypotenuse. That means it will be BC upon AC. So the value of sin A is also known to us as BC upon AC, right? But to get all these things, first we need to know what is AC. Now AC, we know AC belongs to a triangle ABC, and that triangle ABC is the right angle triangle. So how do we get AC? By Pythagoras theorem. Beautiful. So apply Pythagoras theorem. That means we'll get AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now just substitute the values which we know. The value of AC, not known to us. The value of AB is 4K and the value of BC, we know it is 3K. So we substitute the value of AB and BC there. So now we solve it further. So left hand side would be AC square is equal to 16K square plus 9K square. When we add it up, we'll get it as AC square is equal to 25K square. Now taking square roots, we get AC is equal to root of 25K square. That means we'll get AC is equal to 5K. So we got the value of AB, BC and AC. Now we can find all the ratios which we want. So now we can write there, therefore sin A, which we want is BC upon AC. That is nothing but the value of BC is 3K and the value of AC is 5K. K and K gets cancelled. So we get the value of sin A is equal to 3 upon 5. We got the value of AC. Right? So now we got the value of sin A. Now we want the other values, right? So we want the value of, now we're going to find cos A. So cos A is AB upon AC, that is 4K upon 5K, which is nothing but K and K gets cancelled. We get the value of cos of A is equal to 4 upon 5. Same way, now we want the value of tan A, which is nothing but BC upon AB. That is nothing but we get it as 3K upon 4K, and K and K gets cancelled. So we get the value of tan A to be 3 by 4. So we got the value of sin A, cos A and tan A. Now we have to verify. So let's verify it. Now we have to just substitute that. So we have to check whether it is equal. So we select the left hand side now. In the left hand side, we're going to substitute the value. That is 1 minus tan square A, that is tan A the whole square, that is 3 upon 4 the whole square. Same way, tan square A, we substitute the value there, right? Now first, the fraction we have numerator upon numerator, right? The entire thing, the fraction, when we have fraction upon fraction, so convert that into, I've always said, put that in the horizontal form first. Put that in the horizontal form. It becomes easy for us to solve. If you look here, it is nothing but 1 minus, right? It is 3 by 4 the whole square, so it will be 9 by 16. Same way in the next bracket also will have the same thing. But now we need to take the LCM. So taking LCM, we'll get it as 16 minus 9 upon 16, right? Divided by, again here we'll have 16 plus 9 upon 16 rather. Now solve it further. So we'll get it as 16 minus 9 is how much? It is nothing but, we get it as 7 upon 16, right? Now division, divided by, we have 25 by 16. Now in the next step, division will become multiplication. So we are going to take the reciprocal. 16 goes in the numerator, 25 comes in the denominator. And now here 16 and 16 will get cancelled. So we'll get it as 7 upon 25. So we got the value of the left hand side to be 7 upon 25. Now we need to find the right hand side. So let's see the right hand side. The right hand side is cos square a minus sin square a. That means substitute the value of cos a and sin a there. So we substitute the value there as 4 upon 5 the whole square minus 3 upon 5 the whole square. So it is 16 by 25 minus 9 upon 25. And we take the denominators are same. So we write it as 16 minus 9 upon 25, which will be 7 upon 25. Now if you observe the left hand side and the right hand side, they are equal. So hence we have proved what we had to prove, that 1 minus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a.